Chain Chomp likes to dig around, so today he brought with him Thunderground for the Atari 2600 made by Sega. How about that? The label seems very brown, seems to have a bit of a wear. If you watched my 8 mysterious Atari 2600 cards, I had one without the label, now I have one with it. And yeah, so it looks like, what was that? One of those modules from the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cartoon, digging through the dirt in some sort of Pac-Man-like maze. Cool, let's go ahead and pop it in my Atari 7800 Pro system and see how Thunderground plays today. Let's go to the game. Thunderground was published by Sega and carries a copyright year of 1983. It is based on a portion of the 1981 Sega arcade game Borderline. Thunderground was programmed by Jeff Lorenz, who made other 2600 games for Sega, like their version of Spy Hunter. According to the manual, the goal of the game is to destroy 6 enemy nuclear bases by firing at them at close range once a force field has been removed. Yeah, that sounds like a real safe plan there. Thunderground plays like a combination of dig dug and combat. It is a single player only game and only has one mode of difficulty. In the game, you move your core capsule with the joystick and press the button to fire its laser cannon. As you drive, you will dig through the force field, sometimes uncovering special tokens that can be picked up for extra points. On the screen, there can be up to 2 enemy core tanks at a time trying to stop you. The white sentry tanks can only go in tunnels that are already made. However, the blue digger tanks can make their own tunnels. They can also inadvertently remove the force field to the nuclear bases and block each other's shot. When an enemy tank is destroyed, you could drive through it, but it will block shots until it disappears. Once you destroy all 6 bases, you move on to the next round. After every 4 rounds, you are awarded an extra life and the difficulty increases. In later levels, the nuclear bases will only appear one at a time, with the multicolored base being the final base to destroy during that round. There is also a tank at the bottom of the screen heading towards one of your reserve core capsules. If it reaches one, it will destroy it. However, I found that this never happened while I was playing the game. You start the game with 6 core capsules, and as I mentioned before, you can earn an extra one after every 4 rounds, even though on the screen it will only display 3 at a time. Point-wise, you get 50 points per tank you destroy. You also get points for uncovering the tokens, with 1,000 points being awarded for the shovel, 2,000 points for the walkie-talkie, 3,000 points for the key, and 4,000 points for the flag. You get various amounts of points for every nuclear base you destroy based on the level and if you have already found the token or not on that level. You also get points for any remaining time on your timer when the level ends. Graphically speaking, I thought the game looked fine, although nothing really blew me away. The sounds also served their purpose, but weren't anything special. Family friendly wise, you just have your basic tank combat style action. Oh, and there's also the fact that you probably destroyed countless number of lives whenever you destroyed a nuclear base. At the time of my research on eBay, loose copies were going for $13 to $16 and complete copies were going for $30, and those prices include shipping. So what did I think of Thunderground? Well, it controlled well enough, but it took quite a while for the action to pick up. The game starts slow and stays that way for quite some time. A difficulty option on this game could have really helped, and after a while it just got monotonous. So where am I going to rank Thunderground? Well, I'm afraid it's going to be kind of low. I'd rather play Lost Luggage, which is currently at the 66th position, but I would rather play Thunderground than Real Sports Tennis. So out of the 81 games I've ranked on the 2600, Thunderground is tunneling in at number 67. Thunderground is made by a cool company and the idea sounds fun, but the execution is lacking. If you enjoy retro-related videos, would you please click the like and subscribe buttons. I'm also a member of the Retro Junkies Network. You can find more retro podcasts and videos at theretrojunkies.com. You can also support the show on Patreon. Just go to patreon.com/NoSwearGamer for more information. Thank you for giving me a little part of your day, and I look forward to seeing you next time on the next episode of the No Swear Gamer. Take care and always use caution when destroying nuclear bases.